Yeet. Babushka. Hello. I don't know why I did that. So here's another video by me. And guess what we're doing today? Cooking. What we're gonna be doing today is tiramisu cupcakes. I'll link the description for the recipe down below so if y'all want to do that. So first things first. Okay, so the pictures are showing that they're not using cupcake holders. But I'm going to use cupcake holders so I don't have to spray it. So for the cupcakes, we need 1 box of Devil's Food Cake Mix. But we also didn't find Devil's Food Cake Mix because during these times of pandemics, everybody has gone to baking. And so it is the most tragic thing that we could not find Devil's Food Cake Mix. But that's okay because we have dark chocolate fudge, so that's even better. Yeah, so we have our dark chocolate fudge because in the times of pandemic, people are resorting to baking to cure their boredoms. I'm resorting to making a YouTube channel and then baking to cure my boredoms. So cheers to that. Then we have our sour cream. Then we're gonna have 2 eggs. Of course, we've naturally got 18. Then we have our instant coffee granules. Put an opener. You need 2 tablespoons of instant coffee granules.
So they came in packages.
We'll just use all of these. And then we need 3 tablespoons of agua. So those are the ingredients, and we're just gonna use our tap water over there. But we'll just see when we get there. Oh, that's such a great idea. Okay, so to make the cupcakes, we're gonna combine all these ingredients that I've listed here. And boom. So we're just gonna snip this off and yeet. Next up, sour cream. Cream cheese is just so much better, am I right? Okay, so now we need half a cup. Here's our 1/2 cup measuring spoon, and I guess we just kind of dip it. Okay, that's a half a cup. I don't know who decided this should be a thing. Okay. So we need to move these out of the way real fast. So we're gonna do 2 eggs, as usual. There we go. There's egg numero 1. And here is egg numero 2. Make sure you wash your hands, kids, because coronavirus, you know, that stuff's happening. Coffee granules, so that's 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons, that's so much coffee. I mean, it's really not, but you know. Whatever. Okay, we'll just use scissors. Yeet. Maybe I should have like already cut them open. Oops. Oh wow. That was more than I thought. Alright, so I had to go ahead and start mixing this batter just because it was getting really cold. Yeah, so we had to stop doing, so I just went ahead and mixed it. But this is what it looks like, kind of all combined. Looks pretty good. And then this is actually the cupcake batter, and then you're gonna put it in the cupcakes and then put it in the oven. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. I think honestly the hardest part is gonna be getting the batter because it's super thick. Okay, so it doesn't say how much we should like use it, but we're just gonna use like this 1/4 cup spoon right here, and that way it'll just be a nice even amount for the cupcakes. And it's super thick. Honestly, this is gonna be a struggle because like literally, what if we hold it and then put it in there? Maybe that would be easier. Yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and do a time lapse of this. It'll make it easier. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put these in the oven. Bruh. that's so annoying. Okay. Calm down. Literally why? Like why is there so much stuff? Okay, never mind. We're gonna go ahead and put these in the oven. So it says for 10 to 12 minutes, but we have this set on convection bake, as you can see up here. So we're just gonna set, so it's at 325 right now. It's supposed to be at 350 degrees, but since we have convection bake, it cooks things hotter and faster. So it's supposed to be baked for 10 to 12 minutes, so we're just gonna set it at the lowest temperature. So we'll see y'all when they're ready to be done. All right, so now that we have those in the oven, now what we need to do is we're gonna make the stuff that's gonna go on top of the cupcakes. So that's gonna be the mascarpone, I probably butchered that, the mascarpone cheese, which you can also substitute for cream cheese. So that's what we have here. So we have that cream cheese, and then we're gonna do about a fourth cup of powdered sugar and vanilla extract. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine the cream cheese, 16 ounces. So each package is 8 ounces. So 2 packages of cream cheese. I finally figured out how to open these things, so that's a plus for me. Nice. Okay, so, goodness. Okay, so then we're gonna open this one and put this cream cheese in there as well. That's actually a lot of cream cheese. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and mix this together now that we have everything. This is probably gonna take just a little bit. So we're using our electric beater. We're using our electric beater to go and mix this all nicely. Yeah, so eventually once this is all mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the piping bag. So we'll see y'all when it's in the piping bag. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and put this cream cheese mixture into our piping bag. Okay, so this is the hardest part, so I'm gonna ask for Walter's help. So we're just gonna put this into the bag and then hold it like that so it has a nice, there we go. And honestly, putting it in the piping bag is probably the worst part of this, hopefully. We're crossing our fingers here, just because it's such a pain and we don't really have a piping set, and this is so thick with extra C's. And so it's just a lot more work to just put it in the plastic bag and cut the plastic bag and stuff like that. So we have this kind of pushed down into the corner, and you can see that I haven't pushed the cream cheese all the way down yet because we still need to we still need to cut the hole, and we don't want cream cheese coming out of it immediately. So we're just gonna cut a pretty small hole because as we push this out, it's so thick, it'll actually expand the hole, and so we wanna just be prepared to make it smaller. So this is about the size of our hole, which honestly might be too big. So it asks for a tart shaper. We don't have one, so we just have this thing, also known as a rolling pin. Really? Okay, I am so sorry about the lighting coming up. It's horrendous, but hopefully it'll be better by next video. I really have honestly no idea what happened here, but literally it's so dark, like it's a mess. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna poke some smaller holes or indentations in the in whatever things are called. What are they called? No.
Tiramisu muffins.
Are they called muffins? No, they're not called cupcakes. I literally forgot what cupcakes mean. Okay, so you're gonna poke some indentations in the cupcakes, and I'm really scared because I've never done this before. But we're gonna just see how it goes. And then with the indentations, you're gonna put the cream cheese mixture in those, and then sprinkle some cacao stuff on top. So we have our nice little indentation. There's number one. I'm so nervous right now. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so basically what happened is these aren't completely cooked yet. so they're still moist. So we're gonna have to use the other end now. If it starts to stick, what they recommend is just putting some powdered sugar on the tip to make sure it doesn't stick like that. Okay, so now that we have the indentations in our tiramisu cupcakes, we're gonna go ahead and start piping. So, not gonna lie, I'm terrified because I'm not very good at piping, but we're gonna see how this goes. So we're just gonna push this icing out. Oh my gosh, this is so, hopefully I'm doing this right. I'm assuming you're gonna make this cream cheese filling level with the rest of the cupcake. And so that way, this is so thick. Like it's already coming out of the bag. Ah! Okay, we might have to double line it. Okay, so if it ever starts to like be like too unmanageable or something like that, call 911. No, I'm kidding. Don't spam them. They're probably too busy dealing with coronavirus. But yeah, right now we're just gonna make it level with. This is so scary. Ah! Okay, so now we have our cupcakes nicely covered. So we're gonna let these sit for just a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and start on our whipped topping. All right, so now that we have our ingredients ready, we're gonna go ahead and make this whipped cream so that we can top it on the nice tiramisu cupcakes that we have created. So the ingredients are gonna be 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, which is not this much, I promise. A teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of confectioner's sugar. All right, so as you can see, it's like really thick on the top. And so we're just gonna go ahead and pour it all in. And then I'll also link the recipe for this down below as well. Whoa. Yeah, it's really thick. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start mixing the cream until stiff peaks are formed. We're gonna beat in the vanilla and sugar, and then we should be ready to go. So it's a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, so that's a teaspoon. Boom. And then we're gonna mix in a tablespoon of confectioner's sugar. And boom. Spatulas are way nice. Spatulas, wow, nice. Spatulas are way easier to use to just mix stuff in if you've already got it. Okay, so this is pretty much our whipped cream. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it on our thingies. Of course, we have to leave enough to eat because, you know, it's part of the fun, guys. So now we get to cut the bag. Yep, gotta commit. Woo! Those look so good. I'm so proud of myself. So now, we're gonna try them. So we'll see y'all when we're ready to taste test them. Overall, I mean, I picked the ugliest one, obviously, because I wanted to save the better ones for my family, because I'm a nice child like that. Overall, the presentation is like mediocre, just because this was a pretty ugly one. Whoa, that's super wet on the inside. We're gonna go and take a bite. The question is, hold on. They taste good. Do they taste like tiramisu? That's the question, and they don't. Shots fired. I think it's more of just like a cream cheese with whipped cream cupcake.
That's my review. My camera decided to cut out at this point, so we didn't get all the footage. Not a tiramisu cupcake. On a rating of 1 to 10, it's probably like a 5.5 because they said it tasted like tiramisu, and it doesn't. So there you have it, folks.